This is Aaron Hurt for the Premier Wrestling Alliance saying get ready because the rush is on. PWA Rush starts next. Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Aaron Hurt. Very excited to be welcoming you on behalf of the Premier Wrestling Alliance to this new program, PWA Rush. In the next 30 minutes, you're going to see more action than some promotions will give you in more than 3 hours. And fans, when we made our return to the PWA Arena on October 3rd, we didn't waste any time in making history because we had a huge United States Championship match in the first half of our double shot Saturday. So let's go to the footage right now from Tommy Forte facing Bjorn for the PWA United States Championship. All right, wrestling fans, bell has gone. We're underway here. Bjorn challenging Tommy Forte for the U.S. title. Bjorn is tenacious here. Bjorn is fighting for his life, fighting for the U.S. title. The fans have really come to respect this man. Oh, clubbing forearm. You heard the sound of that. Forte calling for a timeout, but no such luck. Nowhere for him to go in that corner, and Bjorn with some bad intentions. Full head of steam running hip attack. Forte might be out. He's limp. He is lifeless. Cover by Bjorn. Oh! Credit where it's due to Tommy Forte for kicking out of that. Good Lord. Bjorn trying to summon that reserve of energy. Got him up in the fireman's carry. Oh, Forte luckily found the back door there and wisely made a hasty retreat here to the floor. Got a 10 count. But it also serves to give Bjorn time to recover in the corner there. Oh, Forte wisely decided against diving headfirst back into the ring, leaving that opening. We saw him exploit that very opportunity earlier in this match. And he suckered Bjorn in and just right into that turnbuckle. Forte needs to put the finishing touches on this right now. Again, sternum first. Forte says he's... Oh, but malfunction at the junction. Their heads knocked together there. Samoan drop. He's got the leg hook. Referee makes the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering new PWA United States Champion, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn.
Bjorn comes away the new United States Champion. He just survived a war with Tommy Forte. Both men dished out some of the hardest, heaviest shots any of these fans have seen. And look at that, they're on their feet. They're on their feet for Bjorn in the PWA Arena, who holds up that United States Championship. Well earned. Fans, you just saw it for yourselves. The crowning of a new United States champion, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn, able to take the measure of Tommy Forte. We'd like to have this man come in here right now. The big 300, 400-plus pounder, the Scandinavian psychopath Bjorn. Now, I've got to say that it was amazing to see you and Tommy Forte lock horns and do battle the way you did. I know that I speak for the fans to say it's great to see you once again holding that championship. What message do you have for all the great PWA fans out there?
Long live Bjorn!
Well, man, a few words, but he certainly lets his actions do the talking, and it's going to take somebody really special to come along and take the belt off of that man. with the attitude that he has. Fans, we also had action with JT Hogg that we're going to show you when we come back after this break, so stick around for PWA Rush. Hard to say how much longer this match can go at the pace that they've set, the way that they've been competing. Out of desperation there, club and forearm. Blade says this is it. Where's he going here? Is he going for that swinging neck breaker? No. Oh, takes a big boot. Hogg almost went off his feet from zone maneuver, but he winds up with the elbow. And there it is, still your champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is still the PWA Heavyweight Champion, JT Hogg.
Well, Blade certainly earned his money tonight. He made sure JT Hogg earned his as well. But the ever-popular JT Hogg getting his hand raised. Gonna walk out still the champion. But a tremendous show of sportsmanship and respect here. Helps his opponent up to his feet. Look at that. That's what the PWA is all about here, people. Brian Blade came to fight. PWA fans, welcome back to PWA Rush. Standing here with the one and only JT Hogg. Now, some of you might be a little bit surprised to see this title around his waist, but for those of you who aren't up to speed, he made his return several months ago, took Jimmy Fahrenheit by surprise, walked out with that belt, and you saw what he just did. He's ready to take on all comers. He faced off against Brian Blade, a veteran in his own right, a very accomplished wrestler. You guys went tooth and nail. JT Hogg, give us your thoughts on coming back to the PWA arena as the champion.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's great to be the champion. And as you said, I did take on Brian Blade. I'm going to defend my title against all comers because I'm going to bring honor back to this title and prestige. That's the right word, isn't it, prestige?
Works for me.
Okay. Because I tell you, all comers that come in to the PWA, I'll give them a title shot. Because I am the PWA champion. I want to be the greatest PWA champion in history. And the only other goal I want to do is be able to hook this belt on my waist.
Well, I was going to say, you keep trying, maybe one of these days you'll get there. Some very entertaining words from the PWA champion, JT Hogg, and I know this much. He's never been a hard man to find here in the PWA, but whoever comes looking for him, wanting to get that title, better pack their lunch. Fans, we're going to come back with more PWA Rush right after this break. Well, fans, you saw the footage of the man standing next to me, Brian Blade, take on JT Hogg, but that was not the only time he was in action on October the 3rd, because that was just in the afternoon of our double shot Saturday. In the evening event, he faced off with our new United States champion, Bjorn, and came oh so close to walking out with that title, making Bjorn perhaps the shortest reigning champion in the PWA. Brian Blade, I give you all the compliments in the world for the fortitude and the guts that you showed, and I'm sure that these fans would love to hear from you now that you're back on the hunt for a title here in the PWA.
Well, thank you, Aaron. I also want to thank Bjorn for giving me the opportunity. He's a class act, man. He gave me that shot, and he did a really great job. I'm happy to be back in the PWA. We're back. We got more shows planning. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to...
Hey, Brian Blades, why don't you sing us that song you and Uncle Jesse in the truck going down the road? Isn't that song you sing? You were telling everybody earlier today. Sing it for us.
You know what, Aaron? I don't need you.
I don't blame you.
Come on, where you going, Brian Blades? Brian Blades, everybody, let's give it up for Brian Blades. Hey, he's so happy. We're happy. What do you want?
Well, since you're here, you feel like you want to stop the show. We'll just get a few words with you,
The show just got started. The champion of champions and the U.S. Outlaws here.
That's right.
Baby. So what do you want?
Well, I would first of all like to comment on the fact that you two men stirred up a lot of trouble. It didn't seem like you could keep your nose out of everybody else's business.
Everybody's business. They kept getting involved in our matches.
Our business.
Costing me my United States Championship.
His title.
That was my title. They took it from me.
His
They
title.
took it from me.
Well, this seems like a great time to see that footage, and we'll let the fans make up their minds. Let's take a look right now, fans. Well, fans, as far as I'm concerned, seeing is believing. You saw the actions of these two gentlemen throughout the events on October the 3rd. There's probably going to... Well, there's...
Taking care of business. The film doesn't lie.
Well, I think that there might be a few things you will have to answer for here in the near future based on that.
Answer anything.
In fact, I see the franchise player here.
Oh, good Lord, look
What-
who's here. It's the 40-year-old man.
You know, I'm not even for sure what the U.S. Outlaw is doing here. You said you quit, Aaron.
It's a free country.
I thought we were going to have time to talk. Let's talk later.
Hey, take a couple
Where you
aspirin.
Well-
Take a couple aspirin, Chris Pruitt.
Well, fans, it seems like this is a good time to wrap things up with these two gentlemen, Tommy Forte and the U.S.
We're
Outlaw.
just getting started.
That's it.
The
We
man's
ain't
coming
done
for
yet.
his title. Tell him you're coming.
I'm coming back for it, Bjorn. You better be ready. Better be
50,000
ready.
hours. The man's got it coming, and he's going to take it.
That's right.
And I'm going to do what I want to do. Just because I'm quitting, that's right, I'm quitting, because the PWA does not have the high standard. You put Kevin Pruitt in some stripes, he can count the three barely, and now all of a sudden the Hillbillies get the win? No, it's not happening. I won't be back until you straighten that out. And according to Pruitt's figuring in his book that he opens up and looks at, you know what I'm talking about?
know what you're talking
all those
about.
numbers.
All of them.
We won't be back after the 17th. So I might as well just take a 2-week vacation.
Such a shame.
Shame. Dirty shame. Isn't
Such
it?
a shame.
Tell him, Tommy.
Such a shame.
Shame.
Well, fans, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back with more PWA Rush right after this. Fans, what you just saw before our last break was not the first confrontation between our president here at the PWA, the franchise player Chris Pruitt, and the man who calls himself the U.S. Outlaw, because in fact, we're going to show you some footage right now of what went down between these two men when they were in the ring face to face, and it was possibly even more heated than what we just saw. So let's go to that footage right now.
It does. All these shots don't matter because you've run this company into the ground financially, and after the 17th, there's no more PWA. No more PWA. We're done after the 17th, and you're out here making everything rosy. And you fans, thank you for doing nothing except about 3 of you. And because of that, hey, look at me. Look at me. This isn't a work. This is the truth. We don't get to do it anymore because you wasted the money. And we're done after the 17th. So you tell the people. Tell them.
Listen, you want to break out the books here? You want to give people a peek behind the curtain? Okay. Yeah, the PWA is having some financial troubles right now, as are a lot of companies during this pandemic. We've got 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, you're right. You want to tell everybody the PWA's business? You want to let them know? Okay. Listen, I'll be honest with them because I care. 2 weeks from tonight, you're right. If we don't find a new financial backer, we might not be here after that.
And that's the truth. But no buts. Butts are for sitting and butts are for kicking, and there's no buts.
But
2 weeks.
I have been in meetings for the last couple weeks, and I am working feverishly to secure a new financial backer, and I am working on keeping the PWA going for a long time to come.
Oh, that's dreams. Put it all in one hand and look at it. There it goes. But you want to be truthful and honest. Why don't you just be straight with the people? Be straight with them.
Well, fans, you saw the footage. I would say it speaks for itself. We're standing here with the franchise player, Chris Pruitt, the president of the PWA, and let's not mince words. Why don't you at this time just share with the fans your reaction to being confronted by by the U.S. Outlaw and just what repercussions there may be from his actions?
Well, first off, I'd like to apologize to the fans sitting at home and the fans that were here live at the PWA Arena for the way I acted in the ring. That's not the way I like to do business. And the U.S. Outlaw, he dropped some heavy bombs on me. And, is the PWA having financial issues? Absolutely. There's a lot of companies who have gone through hard times during this pandemic. And, I'm in talks with some folks, and we're trying to work this out.
Well, in fact, he did level some very heavy accusations, some things that I'm sure have got the rumor mill flying already, and I'm glad that you had the candor to address them to our fans and to the camera directly. But what about October the 17th? He kept bringing up October the 17th like that's the end of the world for the PWA. What is your response to all of those accusations?
Says that the event on October 17th could be the final one for the PWA, and he's not wrong. I don't know the answer. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that the PWA stays alive and well, but right now, I just don't know.
Well, thank you for your time. Certainly, as I said, appreciate the candid nature of those statements and those comments. But fans, that just gives you even more reason to be at the PWA Arena October the 17th. You're going to have 2 chances to see great PWA action. One show begins at 4 p.m. The evening show begins at 7 p.m. Tickets are only $10. You can only buy them in advance. They're only available at PWAOhio.com. And if you can't make it to the PWA Arena, then check out the footage, the download of the events that will be made available on PWAOhio.com, also only $10. So fans, thank you very much. That will do it for this edition of PWA Rush, but come back to us here on YouTube for more great wrestling action from the PWA. Thank you for joining us. My name is Aaron Hurt. We'll see you again here real soon.